The Manzini Magistrate's Court in eSwatini has approved the South Africa's extradition request for Siyabonga and Malusi Ndimande, who are wanted in connection with the murders of musician Kiernan AKA Forbes and his friend Tebello TIBZ Motsoane. In his ruling, Magistrate David Khumalo stated that the evidence presented by the applicant was sufficient to justify the extradition of the Ndimande brothers. Siyabonga and Malusi Ndimande claimed that they fled South Africa due to ongoing taxi violence, alleging that around 12 of their family members were killed by a rival taxi association in collaboration with certain police officers. For more, we cross to our reporter Nhlanhla Jele in eSwatini. Good afternoon, Nhlanhla. Take me through what the judge delivered today, and as well as how soon we can expect the brothers to be back in South Africa.
Good afternoon to you and to the viewers at home, Nastasia. Indeed, the extradition application has been granted. Soon we're going to see the two brothers being sent back to South Africa, of course joining the 5 other suspects in KZN. But what is important and what took place in court this morning was when the judgment was being read, we didn't see the defense opposing or saying anything. Instead, they accepted it. Magistrate David Khumalo told the court that some of the applications or submissions that were made by the defense throughout this court appearances on behalf of the two accused are actually not fit for an extradition application, but they are fit for a criminal court case. So we saw him saying that according to the National Director of Public Prosecutions, the formal extradition application says South Africa has enough evidence for a conviction or for the charges against the two brothers, saying they have cell phone records, they have tracker, and also they have cell phone records that place the two suspects, also videos and pictures that place the two suspects at the crime scene at that time. We also heard him speak of the issue of the alibi, which was also touched on by the defense, saying that one of the accused, which is accused number 2, during this incident was not actually at the crime scene, but he was in school or at boarding school. However, or in hospital rather, Anastasia. However, the magistrate said that the defense failed to prove or show the court how all this that they're bringing against what the National Director of Public Prosecutions is saying, how is it possible or how they have evidence of that. So when the extradition application was handed down, they didn't say anything to that effect. We do know that from today on, there are 15 days the defense to appeal this judgment. We spoke to one of the defense lawyers who told us that they're going to get the actual papers of the judgment on Tuesday. Then they will go through it all and then decide if whether or not they are appealing. Should they decide not to appeal, Nastasia, then only then the judgment will be sent to the Prime Minister in eSwatini, of course, for his signature, and then the whole process of having them sent back to South Africa will be facilitated.
Unfortunately, we've lost that connection with Nhlanhla Jele, who was crossing to us from eSwatini.